Hi guys, it's Mrs. Hisanu. How are you doing? I hope you are all enjoying the time that you've got with your moms and dads and brothers and sisters. I know that this is going to be a little strange for us. We are going to do our best to get a lot of our schoolwork done. I'm hoping that I get a lot of cooperation and I get the work that I'm expecting to be done finished. I will be asking moms and dads to please take pictures of your work and send it to me so that I can see what you are doing, at least what is in your main lesson books. So to start with, I want you to please go to your gray box that moms and dads have. I want you to start looking in it, and I'm going to tell you some things that are going to be in it. All right, everybody got their box? All right, so all of you are going to have a chalkboard in it. In your pencil boxes, I put a brand new piece of chalk, and I made sure that everybody had their chamois in it. You should also have in your pencil box your pencil sharpener, and I put in all the pencils that I could find. Even if they had fallen out of your desk, I made sure that they were in your pencil box. You will also have your fountain pen in there, and if you look inside of your case, you will find that I put in 3 new ink cartridges. I know some of you are on the verge of running out, so that should get you through until I'm able to see you again. Also in your box, you should have a paper folder, a white big envelope that has a bunch of papers in it. You're going to have some drawing paper in there. You're going to have some lined paper. Mostly that's for your animal report. You are also going to have 4 math sheets, 1 for each day for this first week. You will have a spelling packet. There are, I believe, 3 pages to that, and that I will explain later, but you'll be working on that through the first week, and then I'll have another one for the next time. You also in there have a nature bingo. That is more for your own fun to have. You can do that with your siblings, or if you want to do it with mom or dad, or if you just want to be alone a little bit, you can go out and see if you can try and find those things. You can mark them with just putting an X with a pencil, or if you want to get real fancy, you can cut them out and put them in a pile, or however you want to do that. You will also have some gym worksheets. Those are from Mr. Bukta, and he also is expecting you to get those done and to read them. And the last thing that you'll find in there is a piece of paper. It says "I am grateful for" on it. Looks like this. And we are going to be filling that out as the week goes on. This video here isn't going to be a whole lot of learning. It's more just so you know how we're going to be doing this, and you're able to, I can make sure that you're able to see me, that you can hear me okay, and that you're understanding what we're doing. Next in your gray box is going to be your handwork. Mrs. Imes went through every single one of your handwork bags and got something that you are going to be able to work on. Those of you that have finished your pillows should be in there. And you have a new project, some embroidery that she has started with, and I believe she put some directions in there. If you have not finished your pillow, then what you need to finish that is going to be in there, whether it's needle, whether it's thread or yarn, whatever you're going to need will be in there. She also is going to be doing some videos to help you if you have any questions, or of course if you know moms and dads are pretty good needle pointers, they might be able to help you also. You're going to have a book in there called Sticks Across the Chimney. That is going to be a new reading book that we are going to read together. Well, you will read it individually, and then we'll answer questions together. This is going to be a little bit different than the reading groups we've done before because we're all doing the same book, but I want you to not, please, especially you, Bridger, I want you to not read ahead. That goes for you, Lincoln, and you, Christian, as well. Because when you read ahead, sometimes the parts that I'm going to ask you about are going to get confusing, and you can give me the wrong answer, because if I ask something specifically about a character, you might be able to answer something that happened 2 or 3 chapters ahead, and that's not the answer that I'm looking for. So make sure that, as hard as it's going to be, when you have spare time, read a different book and read Sticks Across the Chimney, just the portion that I've asked you to read. You all have books for your report, and I'm realizing as I'm reading this that I left the list of which animal each of you is doing at school. So unfortunately, you're going to have to figure it out by the books that you got. I did make sure that each of you got one of the animals that your parents messaged me with. So if you gave your parents 3 of the animals, then you have one of them. For every single one of you, I got either the first or second choice, so you should be happy with that. I also put in your practice book. We'll be using those a couple times that I know of right now offhand, possibly even more. You've got lesson books in there. Your human and animal lesson book is in there. Your Wisconsin history, geography, Wisconsin book is in there. You have your form drawing main lesson book, and you also have your Spanish folder. Those are all in there, and you will be getting, again, some different videos and different emails or instruction from Profe and from Mrs. Imes to do work with you on that. If you had any clothes that were on the back of your chair or that got left in the cubbies, I also put that into your box, so you made sure and you can have that at home if you need it. Then the last thing that is in there is some of you or some of your parents requested some books in addition to the books that you'll need for your animal project. So those are in there as well. I think there were maybe 3 or 4 of you that have extra books. Then, in addition to all of that, some of you have some extra things in there. Justin, Rowan, you're going to have some things from Mrs. Schrader. Henry, you have an extra book. Oh, and Lincoln, you have an extra book that your mom requested, a copy of the book Wonder, so you can finish reading that at home. And then a couple of you have some multiplication flashcards. So if you've got those in your box, please work on those while we are not at school. And I think that is everything we've got. I believe that's everything in our gray box. If there's something else, I will eventually remember, or if you want, you can have Mom or Dad email me and let me know if I've forgotten something. So these boxes are only for you. They are not to be shared with your brothers and sisters. They are not to be shared with friends. They are specifically for you, and they are only for your schoolwork. I don't want them to be used as toys. I don't want you to take out your main lesson books and start drawing other things in them, or even your practice book. These are just for the schoolwork that we're going to be doing while we're away from school. All right. Like I said before, this first video is really just to give you a test of how we're going to be doing this. Boys, I want you to be on your very, very best behavior for moms and dads. This is a time that they're really going to need your help. If you have little brothers and sisters, make sure you're helping mom out with those. Maybe it would be nice of you to read one of your books to them to help occupy them, so mom and dad can need to do what they need to do. Some of you have moms and dads working from home now. Some of you moms and dads are still going out to work, and so you're having to really step up your game Make sure that you're being as helpful as you possibly can. And I'm going to kind of end this now. Just know that each day I will be having a video very similar to this. Our first animal that we're going to be doing starting tomorrow is going to be a deer. So I will give you some fun facts about deer. Then I will be talking with each of you through another screen, whether it's a phone, whether it's a computer, and I'm going to be in contact with your moms and dads, so they're going to help set that up, so you don't have to worry about that. The only thing that you really need to worry about is helping around the house, making sure that you are staying out of trouble, and making sure that you do the schoolwork that I am asking and that moms and dads are asking you to do. All right, so get a good night's sleep, and tomorrow morning we will start our very first video about what we're going to do. Bye.